Alright guys, this next order going out is for James from Seattle, Washington. This will be getting shipped out tomorrow with a bunch of other holsters that will be getting shipped out tomorrow. So if you don't see your holster up here, it doesn't mean it ain't done yet. I got a bunch of them that are going out tomorrow. Pretty much all caught up. Right now there's only just a few people. So just to let you guys know, if you order now, you won't be waiting long, because now I am literally caught up to orders all the way, so that's good. Alright, this is for James. This is a VP9 SK, which is the subcompact version of the VP9. This holster came out really nice, as you can see. It's got really good retention. Now for some reason, the dummy gun, or vice versa, you can only buy the best dummy guns you can, and you know, there's a company called Cooks, and you have rings, blue guns, and then you have, you know, you still need blue guns even though you have superior molds. You still got to have the blue guns to do this, to test it, to see if it's too tight or, you know, too loose. This is to me perfect. Glides in and out. The only drag you feel is around the trigger guard, and it's a nice little carry gun. And if James is watching, this will be going out, what's today, Sunday? Tomorrow. And James also ordered the Smith & Wesson 442. Now I don't get too many orders for this, the revolvers, but as you can see, we have a really beautiful mold for the 442. I really don't do too many revolvers unless I can get a really good mold for it, because the whole thing to this thing, doing this, is fit, not even necessarily finish. The fit really is the most finicky part of it with this, and you know, I mean, you can't please everybody, you know what I mean? So this one seems to come out really nice. Got like medium retention. Goes in, clicks in, and I think, to me, that's perfect. It's a little snug. I could loosen it up a little bit, but remember, here's a trick. I just want to show you. I mean, you keep your guns wiped down anyway. You'd be surprised if you find that a holster is a little bit tight, right? All you have to do is get a silicone rag, or not even that slippery. Even if you just get like a little drop of oil or ballast oil, just a little bit, and just wipe your gun down a little bit with it. It makes a huge difference. So try that before you say it's too tight. Try that first, because that's what I do. Once my gun starts drying out, you know, from being in a holster for a long time, I'll wipe it down with a silicone rag and then take the excess off with a paper towel. And then when I put it in the holster, if it just glides in and out even more smooth than it did before, because, you know, it gets dry, the metal gets real flat and dry. There's no slickness to it at all, and it wants to rub harder. It's just common sense. So try that, you know, before you say, hey, my holster's too tight, you know what I mean? Because I found that cures the problem. That really does cure the problem, more than you believe. More than you would think it would, what I'm saying. So that's a little trick that I think every holster maker tells his customers to do. So, like I said, guys, you can only go by the specs of the molds and the blue guns, and when you get your gun, the gun slides in there, doesn't fall out of the holster. If you hold it upside down, that's all it needs to do. When you put it in your pants, just remember, it's going to get a little tighter. So it is what it is. Had a few people I had to adjust their holsters for, and that's normal. You know, sometimes the mold's a little off, but nothing's perfect. So we put a lot of time and effort into these and try to make them as perfect as we can. So that's it. But I wanted to show you the revolver one, because you don't see that one too much. It's a nice high sweat guard. It's very clean, nice clean lines. It's a really nice mold I got, and it works good every time. And my friend was nice enough to lend me his 442 because I forgot to get a blue gun for this mold. So when you get the mold, you got to get a blue gun to test it. So I forgot to get the blue gun. So my buddy dropped off his 442 so I could test it out, and I appreciate that. A friend of mine, his name's Paul. Alright guys, that's it. So I just want to let you know, if you got a 442, you got a really nice mold for it now. And also the VP9 SK, and also I just got a really nice mold for the Hellcat, but I still need to get a blue gun. So the Hellcat will not be on the website until I get the blue gun, because you need the blue gun to make sure it fits right. So as soon as I get the blue gun, the Hellcat will go up. Well, I'll just tell you on the video. Yeah, the Hellcat's available. So it should be any day now. Any day now, that Hellcat, you guys should be able to order the Hellcat. Alright guys? Alright, I'm winded. I'll talk to you guys soon. Check out the links, will you? Thanks.